Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is quite an event. Just thrilled to have this international superstar. This really is a great moment in history for this show. Henri Lamy is a French figurative painter born in 1985 in Lyon.
This project is important to me and my wife. We had the opportunity to occupy a whole building in the center of Manila that we had free classes, free workshops for children. So these children that they handle are often victims of violence and abuse. So it was really a program about discovery and culture exchange and reaching out to people who most need.
This entire generation of young artists, such as you and other artists we've had on the show, are very charitable and giving and philanthropic and altruistic. I just think it gives me hope for the future in this whole new generation of young artists. I say to all of you, bravo. Hammers up and I'm all done, all in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, sold.
So this piece is a bit different in the content that it has. First of all, in the fact that it uses another media, such as collage. So I gathered pieces of paper and plastic. Actually, some of them found on the floor, because that's an issue there in the Philippines just as much as everywhere, I guess, in the world. But aside from that, Quaker for sure. I like we can't really deny the supremacy of America on the world, so it's kind of a reminder, and like crazy logos like that are really part of our history. But then there's also a monkey, because I think I would like to become a monkey if it was possible, and a boat with all the significance, with all the symbolism of a boat, of course, and a matchbox, royal. That's the one you're writing now. Italy means, it's actually a word that I got this day. Like every day, I try to get new words that I learn the meaning of. Italy means tie, so that's how they tie the carabao, which is the local buffalo cow. So it's like always, really a record of a gathering of lots of different elements that were crossing my head at that time. And the Casa Gorordo is also a place, it's a museum that I visited when I was on my solo show in Cebu. I had a solo show there with a gallery that's called Cube Gallery.
I love your art. I just think it's wonderful. I think you're a wonderful artist. Hammers up and I'm all done, all in, and I sold it on.
I just love the process of him being a courtesan without really being one, because he would actually do these fables to denounce the political problems that were occurring in this time, without naming the people per se. So they would just use animals to disguise the reality. It's almost like a alternative newspaper or something, independent, you know what I mean? Like it has his own voice and can speak for himself about what's happening around him.
This is remarkably underbid. I just, wow. My friends, I highly recommend at the price point on this, I think you're doing very, very well. All right, and here we go. I've got 18, now it's gonna be 19, all in, all done, sold.
It could look like a party. It could look like a gathering between friends that trying to, call for the spirits, like this Wushu Widow game. You just hold them by one finger, the four of you, and then you have your friend raising up in the air.
Party games, right.
When I'm in the jungle in the Philippines, I tend to hang out with the local crowd that are tribes. The way tribes live is kind of in between modern society, using mobile phones, but also lifestyle from almost 500 years ago or something. It's totally crazy, and they have so much to teach us about what they know about in the nature, the plants they can use, the trees, the resources they can eat and use as medicines. So yeah, there's just lots of different realities intertwining in this painting.
Well, as always, I love it. They're so creative. I mean, we've got a variety of techniques. All in, all done. Sold it under the money now, way under the money.